I think that really understanding who you are is so essential if you are Black in America, because they're always trying to tell you who you are. And they hold it over your head and they use that to control you. You do not let other people control your access to your self-esteem and your self-worth. You are somebody right now because we claimed it. We decided that. And you instill that in the kids so they don't spend their time chasing love in all the wrong places. Because that's how you get abused. That's how abusers operate. The minute you get out of line, they say, "Well, you are ugly anyway, and ain't don't nobody want you." Right? And you start saying, "Don't nobody want me." Well, you used to want me, man. Whatever. I want me. But you don't want me. When you lay me off from that job, I'm not sad because you don't want me. Number one, that's your loss. Number two, you've given me access to an asset. Because I know I'm an asset. I know I work hard. I know that I'm smart. I know that now I've got free time and I've got the best ideas. You just gave me access to $1 million asset called me. And now I've got free time to invest in that asset and see how far we can really make this thing go. Sometimes for some of you may have experienced this already, or some of you will in the future. Sometimes you'll find that getting cut from a job is the best thing that ever happened to you. It's the best thing in almost every single movie where there's a hero's journey. All the Hollywood stories kind of have the hero's journey. Most of the time, when the hero's journey pops off, there's usually something big and terrible that happens that forces the character to evolve. You know what I'm talking about? Like I was watching, anybody watch there's this new Game of Thrones out called The Knights of the Seven Kingdoms or something. And there's like this big dramatic scene where somebody's about to get killed. And then suddenly in the last episode, it was like a cliffhanger. You find out that the little peasant boy is actually a royalty, basically. Like he steps out but it had to, like something had to push that to happen, right? His homeboy's about to be killed and he steps up and he says, "I'm the son of the king." And everybody's like, "No, you're not. You're a little peasant boy." And he's like, "No, that's my father. I'm a Targaryen." Like, he's not a Targaryen. He's a peasant, right? It's like that, right? So sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you get called to battle because you go through a tragedy. And when you see the tragedy happen, you think that that's because something bad is happening to you, when you don't really understand that when you really dive into it head first and confront it with everything you got, that you'll find that that tragedy wasn't nothing but a big old blessing. Like that literally was the pressure that forces the caterpillar to grow into the butterfly because the butterfly had to do that. You had to evolve to overcome the situation that was in front of you. So this is why it's really important. This is just I'm being preachy right now. I hope it's okay. Let me know if it's okay if I'm preaching just a second. I'm not a good preacher. I can't flow with my words like Pastor Jamal Bryant, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm really feeling right now. 9 times out of 10, when you really are going through something really, really hard, I cannot overemphasize to you how important it is to just know that that challenge is such a blessing for you. It is a gift. It is a gift. But you got to go hard to open that gift because it's scary and it's hard, it's overwhelming, and you just don't know. It just but you gotta like just face up to it and just you go in that sucker and you will come out, you will evolve. That is how your character develops. And all of us on a hero's journey. You are a hero. You're my hero. You're your own hero. Right? I'm thinking about, I get emotional thinking about it because I think about how many times I thought I was being cursed when I was truly being blessed. But the magnitude of the blessing was contingent upon my willingness to go 10 toes deep into the situation and to confront it. When I ran away like a coward, when I buckled like a wimp, when I let it overwhelm me, I never got to open the gift. So grab that blessing. The blessing always shows up with pressure. That's life. That's how it works. It's the beauty of life.